What makes Abeka Academy different from other online homeschooling programs? Is it worth the expensive price tag? Let's take a look at what this program has to offer so you can decide if it's right for your family. First, let's talk about what the Abeka Academy video homeschool program is all about. Unlike the regular Abeka homeschool curriculum, which is a parent-led curriculum, Abeka Academy is an online video homeschool program. It uses video lessons to teach children a full curriculum from kindergarten all the way through 12th grade. So instead of you teaching the material, their online video instructors will be teaching your child. Your child will still be working on the same Abeka curriculum, you just won't have to teach it. They offer accredited and non-accredited versions of their online homeschool program, and both versions include 170 days of lessons, all of your child's quizzes and tests, and a video manual to help guide you through the process. With the accredited version, you also get official report cards and transcripts, free standardized tests, and a diploma. With Abeka Academy, you purchase a full semester or a full year at once, but your child can get started at any time. You can purchase an entire package by grade level, such as just 4th grade, or you can purchase the different programs separately, although it's really designed to be used one grade level at a time. If you're looking to mix and match and have your child work on different grade levels for different subjects, Abeka might not be the best choice. Like a lot of other homeschool programs, Abeka Academy is a Christian homeschool program. So you can expect that some Bible study will be included in the curriculum. If you're looking for something secular, this is probably not for you. You might want to check out something like study.com, which has similar offerings but is a secular curriculum. I left the link below for you to check out in the description. The pricing depends on grade level, whether or not you want the books included, and whether you choose the accredited or unaccredited program. For example, for grade 1, if you choose one semester, video only, non-accredited, it will cost you $586. If you spend at least $350, they do offer a 10-month payment plan option. Like many other online homeschooling programs, they also have a 30-day money-back guarantee. For that same grade level, if you choose the full year, video and books, and accredited program, you're looking at a hefty $1,343. Still, you're getting a lot for that price, and if you compare it to what you might pay for private school, it's not that bad. It comes out to just over $100 a month, which is definitely more expensive than a lot of the other online homeschooling programs out there, but it really depends on what you're looking for. And what you're getting with Abeka Academy is very different from what you might think of as an online homeschooling program. While the video lessons are streamed online, the actual work is done offline. So it's kind of like having a virtual teacher to teach the lessons from the books instead of you. It's entirely different from an online homeschooling program where all of your child's lessons are online. It's more like a virtual school. If you're looking for something entirely online, I recommend study.com or Time for Learning or Homeschool Plus or something like that. I've left some links for you below to check out if you are interested in some of those other programs. Abeka Academy does offer a 1-week free trial, and unlike some of the other online homeschooling programs, they don't ask for a credit card up front. So it's not one of those things where you might have trouble canceling before getting charged. Just sign up with a few basic details and you get instant access. It's actually 25 hours of video streaming, which works out to about a week's worth of lessons. The videos show actual teachers in actual classrooms, and your child will just watch the video and follow along as if they were there in the classroom. Children will be following along in textbooks, so it really resembles what an actual in-person school experience would be like. I'll show you how those videos look in a minute. Before we get to that, I just want to explain about the textbooks. If you purchase the full package, then all of your child's textbooks will be included. But even if you choose the video only option, you're still going to need the books. So that option is really just for parents who maybe had a child already complete that grade level, so they still have the books laying around. Or maybe if you plan to find the books used, just don't try to do this with no books because your child really is going to need them to follow along. Remember, with the video only option, they still do include the quizzes and tests and the video manual to help guide you along through the process, just not the actual textbooks. Before we continue looking at this program in more detail and seeing an actual video lesson, I just want to take a moment to ask that if you are enjoying this video or if you find it helpful, please take a moment to subscribe to my channel so you don't miss any of my upcoming homeschool review videos. I hope you'll join me. Okay, so let's take a look at all of these options in detail. Let's use 4th grade as an example. From the Abeka website, we'll choose Homeschool. Then under Abeka Academy, we'll choose Shop Video Options. Now we can filter by grade, so I'll choose grade 4. Here you can see all of the options. You can choose full year or 1 semester, video and books or video only, and accredited or independent study. If we scroll down, we can see all of the kit contents. You'll notice they have an old and new version here, depending on when you enroll. We'll take a look at the old version since it's the one currently available. This is just the materials that will actually come in the mail, actual books, not the videos. Those are streamed online, although I think they do have a DVD option which you can select at checkout if you have poor internet access. The video manual that comes with your purchase will walk you through how the videos work. But what they show here is just all the materials you will get. So you can see with the video option, you get the quizzes and tests, the video manual, and some other items, but it does not include the textbooks. If we take a look at the price, let's choose 1 semester, independent study, video only. That would be $586. Video plus books is $922. So that's more than a $300 difference. You can see why you'd want to reuse your books if you can. If you want to purchase just 1 subject, you can do that too. Let's take a look. To see these options, you need to remove the filters here. Then choose your grade. Then scroll down and pick video. Now you can see all the 4th grade video options. Let's look at history. You can choose video only or video and books. You'll notice they don't have the 1 semester option here. Okay, so hopefully you were able to follow all of that. I know it's a lot. And that's kind of what your experience with Abeka is going to be like, which is why a lot of parents complain about how intensive the curriculum is. That's why the video option is more manageable for families that don't really have the time to spend planning and teaching the curriculum. You're still getting the same curriculum, you just don't have to do all the lesson planning and teaching. But for your child, it's still going to be an intensive curriculum. If you want more information on the courses, you can also go here to Courses and Materials. Select a grade, and you can see an overview of the program, including the teachers who will be teaching the video lessons. You can view sample clips of the video lessons and a list of all the materials used in the course. Now let's take a look at a sample video. I've chosen a video from the 5th grade language curriculum. You can already see that this lesson is 30 minutes long. I'm not going to play the whole thing. I just want to give you a feel for it.
As we begin language class today, we're going to start out with our oral language exercises, and this is how it'll work. After I say the sentence, I want you to do 1 quick jumping jack. Students watching, see if you can keep in track with the students here in this class. So class, stand. Remember, 1 quick jumping jack. Her uncle and I went fishing.
Her uncle and I went fishing.
Super, I like how this row stayed together. She and her family went on a cruise.
She and her family went on a cruise.
My brother and I picked out the present.
My brother and I picked out the present.
Thank you, you may have a seat. We've been talking about verbs. Lots of different action verbs. Do you remember the sentence or the definition we gave for all the different functions of a verb? If you need to peek, students watching, you can look up on the definition we have up on the board. But let's see if we can do it without looking. Here we go. A verb is a word that shows action or state of being, helps another verb, or links another word. These are called the state of being verbs. There's just a few of them, and these will always be state of being verbs. So for first, I just want to say them together as we get a familiarity with these state of being verbs. Class, say them with me. Here we go.
Am, is, are, was, were, be, been.
Think, or just the beginning, these state of being verbs. With these, you'll notice up on the screen, I have an example sentence. We have, I am in the room. Who or what is that sentence about? We're going to get some practice within our language books with these. And so if you'll open up your books to page 9, just to focus on the state of being verbs, page 9. Think A says to underline the verb 2 times. We're familiar with that. We do that with action verbs. But then we need to underline them, thinking of them as state of being verbs. You know the list. Now look at them in your book and find them in your sentences. Maybe if you can't see the chart up the front of the classroom, you do have it in your book on page 9, so refer to that if you get stuck as to what those state of being verbs are. You can do numbers 1 through 5, and then we'll check some. Now we need to be able to tell the difference between action and being. So put your pencil in your book, close your books. We can't forget what an action verb is. We focus so much on being verbs. We have 5 sentences up on our front board, and I want to draw your attention to it because in these sentences there are action verbs. We can't forget about what an action verb is. So we haven't forgotten about action verbs. In this next exercise, your pencils are in your book. Open the back up where you left off. We have to determine if it's an action verb or if it's a being verb. We've gotten lots of practice with state of being verbs and action verbs. But if we think about our definition, there's other types of functions that this verb can take. So I want you to turn the page, put your pencil in the book, and then look over at our chart once again. We have the idea of a helping verb. A helping verb are going to be these words here on the list that we'll memorize. Helping verbs are going to help that main verb. That means there's going to be 2 verbs, 1 main verb and a helping verb. Open your language books. Now, students watching, you may not have had the opportunity to finish, and so as the students in this classroom finish doing their language exercise, I would ask that you would finish to complete page 11. Remember, though, that you have that helping verbs chart on page 10 in your language book. So if you have any questions, refer back to page 10 so you can finish your exercises today.
As you saw from that video, they do use the books. I keep mentioning this because I think it's a little misleading for a brand new user when they call it video homeschool. It makes you think it's an online homeschooling program, but remember, it really isn't that. It's a homeschooling program that has online video lessons. That's it. And it's a great, although intensive program. But it really is not what most people think of as an online homeschooling program. So I want to make that clear because I'd hate for someone to see the price for the video only program and think that you can do this program without the books, because you really can't. Abeka is a complete Christian homeschool program that many families love. If what's holding you back from this curriculum is the concern over having to plan and teach all the lessons, then the Abeka Academy video homeschool program will be perfect for you. You still get the Abeka homeschool program for your kids, but you don't have to plan and teach the lessons. You can still be just as involved, but it takes some of the pressure off. If you're looking for more of an online homeschooling program, click the video on your screen for an in-depth look of the Study.com online homeschooling program. Thanks for watching.